Fly, Eagles, fly. Boy, you know how we do this. Smitty up the field, Booby on the wheel. Jalen and AJ think how we for the steel fight. Eagles, fight. Oh, you know we gon' do that. BG, big player, Bonte, Bradbury, pick 6 in the bag. Boy, sweaty on the line, flash that with him. Boy, the Kobe gon' get him, Kanye hit him. Boy, and my dog big as my lot of switching names up. Should be Philly, got it sold up, bro. Why balls? Boys.
Showtime! Pork chop! Extra gravy! Knucklehead!
Yeah, it's a Swoop Boys back at you with another heated content for that head top. Y'all know what it is, man. I'm your boy King Fly John. I got Big Bro with me, Ill Will, aka DJ Light. We in the building with something to sip on. Y'all know what it is, man.
Victory drinks.
Victory. You know, I feel like a Mortal Kombat like type of joint, right?
Victory,
like
flawless victory.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, our Philadelphia Eagles are 7-0. I mean, I don't even know what to say. I mean, we knew we was gonna win this game, right?
Yeah. We knew that.
What's up, man?
I mean, the Steelers, we own them, man. When the last time they won it? 60 since they won it in Philly? It's been a minute. They won the last time they won. It was almost bankrupt. So
it was like 1952 or something like this.
Something like that, man. It's crazy. But yeah, really, when you break it down, it's really no contest. We locked their fans out of the stadium. They got a couple of them got in there. You know, they usually try to buy up all the tickets and shit. But nah, we don't play that. So you know, we travel good, they travel good, but they're not traveling good to us. That's not happening.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie though. I did see a lot of Steeler fans in there. Good for them, man. Like, I don't know why they came to that game. They ended up like this.
Yeah, my man be hot. He be heated, man, all the time.
I didn't really
he can't stand us. He can't stand it. Every time we do something, he be like,
I didn't really like us. Like, was it terrible towels? I didn't really see none of that. Shout out to my family. So you know, I'm a South Jersey native, West Philadelphia, and my mom and the Robinsons are from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So I definitely want to send that shout out to them. I'm not making fun or anything like that. I gotta go home, so y'all gonna have to just put that to the side. You know what I'm saying? Black Titan, let's go. Give me that 2003. Hey, I feel you, man. At 7-0, this is something where you know this is. I'm getting that vibe, and I'm gonna have a important question for y'all in the chat. I have a real good question for you guys. Hopefully, you guys stay on to the debate a little bit. Will and I. Shout out to the rest of the Swoop Boys. They had things to do. Marcus is in Texas. Shout out to his wife. She took the L, and I'm pretty sure she's a good sport. Shout out to Rico. Rico is working. P's on the road. He's traveling, doing his own thing. So, you know what I mean? Me and Will, we out here. We just laying it down. You know what I'm saying?
I was doing yard work, man. Thank you, Eagles. You let me get some yard work done. I can watch the game. I had TV outside, so I was like, okay. You know what I mean?
Right. So, look, your thoughts on the blowout. Talk to me, Will. What's up?
I kind of predicted it like it went, except for we didn't get loose on the second quarter. But the NFL didn't call and say, hey, Eagles, shut it down. We're losing viewers. So, you know, they didn't have to call this week. So we kept it kind of we let them move the ball a little bit. I think we could have got a little more aggressive on defense, but I think, you know, they were like, well, you know, coming off the bye, let's not show nothing for the rest of the, you know, we're not gonna see nothing today or Thursday. We ain't gonna see nothing. But
no, we probably won't see nothing. I mean, and yo, shout out. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. The first half, Steelers kept the game as close as they could.
They did.
So, I mean, I think for the most part, I needed the defensive line. They need to wake up. The defensive line wasn't waking up. Man.
Yeah, they were
kind of sleepwalking in the beginning of the first quarter. The second, They're sleepwalking. That was my only biggest issue. Steichen got kind of cute instead of just running the ball. I mean, when you ran the ball with Miles had like a total of like, but I think Miles only had like 31 yards in the first half, and then the second half. So I mean, so that was just one thing that I probably had. I really didn't have that much I really had no much issues with this game. Like I said, I mean, if you guys would have catch on the Fly Crew, we had a pregame. I predicted the score to be what it was. So I'm only 3 points off. I predicted the Steelers to be 13 and the Eagles to be 38. That was my score prediction, 38-13.
I said 42-14 or something like that was my prediction.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, you were there. I mean, like, I just know we're the only team I know, defensive-wise, we're going to keep teams under 20 points.
Yeah, you're not scoring more than 20.
Yeah, I mean, let's be real. When it became that first game against the Detroit Lions, that was part of the preseason. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean. Yeah. So I think, I mean, let's be honest. A lot of the haters love to say, "Oh man, y'all let the Lions." Bro, it was still the first
game was over, man. And then they would have caught that interception, that last one he dropped. The game would have really been over, but he didn't allow the Lions. He didn't hit the quit switch on them. He had a little like, we can give it a good old college try, and they did. You know, they're a young team, so they're going to do that. You know, but most teams would have quit, like the Vikings.
Yeah, most teams definitely would quit. Shout out to Black Titan. He said, Brooklyn-born Eagles fan since McNabb.
Brooklyn.
Hey, Brooklyn. What part of Brooklyn? I used to spend my summers in Best Eye in Brownsville. So, holla at me.
What's rough in Brownsville? Boy.
Shout out to Dante. My wife is an Eagles fan. A Steelers fan. I'm sorry, Steelers fan too. We both took L's today. Man, listen, the Jaguars played. The Jaguars, I can't put my finger on them, bro. I can't put my finger on them, man.
Man, it's like, remember Doug's first year, man, the Eagles, right? Doug does stuff that, like, people be like, man, why did he do that? But if his team would have executed, he'd be like, Doug's a genius. So he's always on the verge of being a dummy or a genius. You know what I mean? When his team can execute what he wants, they're going to win more games. You know what I mean? Right. So that's just, but Trevor got them baby hands like Vic or something, man. He just be dropping the ball and fumbling and shit. If you get near him, he going to fumble.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy when you say that about Trevor, man? I like Trevor, man. When he was at Clemson, I was a big Trevor fan. I think he was sheltered. He was sheltered a lot when he was in college, though. He wasn't. They were the big bad wolf of college football. So now you know you see the true colors when you got the top guy going to a terrible team and they're trying to put it on his shoulders. I mean, look at Peyton Manning. He didn't look that great in '98. He didn't look that great.
Peyton was out there like just like him. He was slinging it. He was throwing picks and stuff like that.
I think it's going to take time. You got to put some talent around him. Let's see. I'm going to lose my mind, bro. So, Dante, if y'all know Dante.
Dante.
Dante, I appreciate you, bro. At least you staying with your squad. You know what I'm saying? I know you joking when you putting the Eagles joint on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he said they ass.
He said he's an ass. I've been saying this, bro. Yes, you have been saying this. But this is the thing. Give him some time. He was in a bad situation last time. You know, Urban Meyer was not a good coach. I mean, he was caught, you know, trying to put his hands in the cookie jar in the club, telling other cats they weren't good enough, and it just wasn't. He was cancer in your locker room, and I think a lot of that he needs to understand of like what type of culture. It's going to take a year or two. I mean, that's basically what it is.
I mean, Pete Carroll's probably the only guy that really, that made a good transition. I mean, a couple guys have transitioned from college to the NFL, but like from a big program, you come from you win a national championship and you come try. That doesn't work out well, you know, because you come with that college shit and it doesn't work in the NFL.
I mean, Chip was too. Chip. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, he bamboozled us. We thought Chip was gonna be the guy for that first year.
Chip was okay. Chip would have listened to people, man. You see, Chip's problem was he tried to do too much of what Chip Kelly does. Right, he would have kind of did a mix of it because they're still doing Chip stuff. So I just thought them shakes, man. I need to know what was in them things, man. Them things work.
Hey, they were super working. Everybody stayed healthy. It was crazy. The one thing I didn't like about Chip was, my system is my system is way more important than the players.
Yeah, you
that
had
don't
the
work out in the NFL,
Chip.
B.
You fucked it up.
Yeah, no, that don't work out in the NFL, B.
Yeah,
you have talented players and you mix it well with your system, then you got something cooking.
And he had the players for his system when he got here. Then he went and got chip bots and shit. Oh my god.
Yeah, he messed that all up. But yeah, man. Dante said I give all core QB 3 years to develop.
3 years? It depends on where they at, man.
Yeah, it just depends on where they're at. What type of system that they're in. So
Steve Young looked like shit when he was in Tampa Bay until Bill Walsh got him in. But he looked good in college and he fixed him. You know, it's like he was at Tampa Bay when they were just horrible, man. And that's kind of like the Jacksonville thing. They're horrible, man. It's a horrible organization. Horrible. You know, Doug is there. He probably helped turn it around, but they play in London every other week, man. That shows you how bad they are, man.
Yeah, y'all play in London almost every year. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you put the Jaguars in London. I think we played them that 1 year. I think it was after the Super Bowl, but 2018.
It's
something like that, something weird. And we barely beat the Jaguars. I don't know.
They had a good team. That's the year they had Fournette and all them. They was good.
Yeah,
they almost beat the Patriots and went to the
and that's the thing about the Jaguars. They draft well. They draft
good
well.
players, man. They got good players.
Good players.
Always.
Yeah, man. So I don't know. I look forward to it. He said, hold on, my bad. Let me go back. He said, if he gets better, I'll eat my Crow, my G. I made plenty of I was wrong videos.
Dante, you ever been to London?
Who hasn't?
It's a squad. Have you been to London?
I don't think Dallas has ever been to London.
Dallas, you got to finish in third place. That's one thing. And you got to finish third place. And what's the other rule where you had to go to London?
I don't know. You know more than I know.
Yeah, it's the third place teams that go to London. So we either finish first, second, or the bottom, and then we bounce right back up. You know, the bottom every 5 or 6 years. You know, yeah. When we get in a transition or something.
So Dante says some people are just college coaches. Chip was one of those guys.
Chip got a weird personality, man.
Yeah, he was. Bro, my thing was this: he would ride a bike to the NovaCare, and then he went and talk to certain people.
He would say hi to motherfuckers in the morning.
Like,
good morning, coach. Why you like? Huh?
Your head coach.
Really, motherfucker, we talk to each other. Like, come on, man.
Yeah. He said we are the London Jaguars. Shout out to Duval, man.
Shout out, man.
Man. But I felt like the Steelers, man, they gave it all they got. And you know, like when you play video games and it's like the holidays, you with your cousins, they're your little cousins, and then like y'all play Madden, and then like he's trying to catch up to you. It was kind of like something like this.
Yeah.
It was
so whooping your cousins on Thanksgiving. You gotta let him win, man.
Whooping your cousin's ass on Thanksgiving.
And he defeated him, man.
Yeah, man. He had his Sunday's dress best. You know, Thursday. Like, oh man. I mean, that's how I felt, man. It was more of like we came there. We understood the whole situation. We understood our assignment. We knew to put pressure on Kenny Pickett, which was crazy. Kenny Pickett was actually doing his thing. He was actually spreading the ball. He's all right, man. He's actually spreading the ball. He hit 6 wide receivers in the beginning of the first half. You know what I'm saying? So I have to give it to him, man. He stuck his neck out there and he dealt with it. I did not know that Kenny Pickett grew up as an Eagle fan.
Oh, yeah. He's from Jersey, right?
I know he's from Plainfield. He's from Plainfield. I didn't know that. Yeah. Shout out to Plainfield, New Jersey, man. Shout out to Plainfield, New Jersey.
Like Jersey Joe Flacco. Shit.
Not Europe. Oh, shit. I lived in Europe for 2 years, so.
Yeah, I was stationed in Germany.
I was in Germany. And Italy. I lived in Frankfurt. I lived in Russia. I
was in Mannheim.
Yeah.
Where the jail was. I wasn't in jail, guys. This is where my unit was. Chill out.
Yeah, so I was in 2 places.
Carl ain't here, so we good.
Right.
Carl usually have jokes, you know.
Let's see. That's Tom Brady's son playing him in that.
I cried when I left Italy. I did not want to leave Italy, man. Man.
Facts, man. Another thing is, man, we gotta go ahead and just give my man credit. I just want to say, Howie Roseman, thank you. You are the new Omar, and I just want to say this.
And so is AJ.
Yo, shout out to Gail Saunders. Man, fuck them DBs, man. That was basically what AJ.
Yeah, he said you and you, fuck you and fuck you too. Y'all can't cover me. Ain't even a penalty.
Well, oh man, when he stunning them, he was stunning them though. That was crazy.
Oh my god! Yeah, he missed the one because of the sun. If not, he would have had what 4 touchdowns.
Man, he was sunning them. It was crazy. That was one thing that I was kind of worried about. So before the game, I didn't say this was going to be an AJ Brown game. I said, in my personal opinion, I thought it was going to be a Dallas Goedert game or Philly Goedert.
We ain't seen that yet. We ain't seen that.
We
it's
haven't
there.
seen the Philly Goedert game yet.
It's there, but they're just not going to it yet. Like they do it every now and then. You're like, oh, Goddard's open and going. That little crossing play they do, they roll out and they throw it to the other side of the field. That's nasty.
So how'd you feel about the play calling on offense?
The play calling was good. I see what they're doing. They're okay. A lot of teams probably thought they were going to come out and start establishing that run that we know that's coming, but it's not cold yet. So we're not going to see that till it gets cold, right? Because that's the last thing you want to do is tackle somebody when it's cold. It just is, man. You don't want to. It hurts anyway, especially when you're tired. So you'll see that more going down the stretch, December, late November. But right now, you're going to see them stretch the field because they've been spreading the field out. They haven't really been throwing deep the first half of the season. They hit a couple of deep throws, but not like they could because the teams are coming up. The safety's sneaking up, and now they're going to start killing you when you do that. You saw that with Fitzpatrick. He was just a little bit out of position, but that's all it takes. You try to cheat up, I'm going to cheat over the top with AJ. I got the cheat code for you're cheating up. Watch this. So that's it. And don't leave Dante out there. He was just that boy, my God. So
shout out to the wife. Her name.
Hey.
Hi. Sorry to interrupt. Cheers.
It's all good. United won. United won.
Go Eagles.
Niners. Eagles
Go
won.
Niners.
So I'm gonna have a good week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go Birds.
Oh, Birds.
She's wearing her Kincaid edition.
Oh no.
Husband wife jerseys. But yeah, I totally get what you're coming from with that. What I did like from the most part with what was going on with the offensive play calling with Steichen was he understood the defense. And Jalen was allowing the defense to give him what he was about to get, right? That pass for him from when he threw it to Zach Pascal, perfect. He read he changed a couple plays at the offensive line at the line.
Yeah.
He recognized, he read the defense, he understood his assignment. He put pressure on that defense. And another game with no silly turnovers.
No, man. He don't make bad plays, man. That's the one thing I noticed about him.
The only thing I didn't like about him was he kept on running to the D line. When he was he was getting spooked and hearing, and I know it's Halloween Eve, right? Halloween Eve, whatever. But like, come on, man.
That dude is too good. He's not gonna let you run by him. That dude is a monster.
Right.
Like he's a
and Haywood. Haywood, Haywood was there to stop people. He was there to stop people. My man Jalen was there to say, hey, long hair don't care. I'm sorry. In our case, short hair don't care. We in the spot. Like this game, man, was just dope to have coming off a bye. This was like check all the boxes. Exactly. This is what this game is about. Now we go into Thursday. Got a little break. Hopefully prayers up, heal fast for Jordan Davis.
He can rest up. But we only see the next game, honestly.
Yeah, so we already know he probably will be playing against Houston. Gardner Johnson, my guy. How many turnovers you gonna get me Come on, man. Every
him.
game he getting a turnover. He's got how many? He's got 4 now.
More than that, shit. I'm about to go look. I mean, picks because he picked up a couple of fumbles too, didn't he?
He got 3. He got back to back, 3 games back to back. What's at the bye? You can't. I guess.
Yeah.
You
He
know
got.
what I mean?
Didn't one he get 2? Didn't he get 2 in one game?
He got 2 in Cowboys. He got 2 in the Cowboys.
Yeah. He's got. So he got
4.
4. Oh yeah, he got 4. So
man, that just lets you know like that was such a great trade for Howie. And I will say this: definitely be on the lookout. We're going to get another safety here soon.
Yeah, we're gonna have. We need one, man.
We got to get one. Kayvon Wallace ain't that guy. We got to get another. We got to get it. We got to get it back up.
Yeah. He ain't. He's not.
Yeah, bro. He has, bro. Money to Hassan. Ooh, Hassan had a sack though.
No. Hassan been that.
Yes.
How many sacks Hassan almost got 10 now, right? I mean, he's got to be like 7, 8, right? Close.
I think he might be 7. I think
he got a couple multiple sacks.
How many sacks Hassan got? I know you're not a big Hassan fan. You think he's, Quinn didn't look. I'm saying, be respectful. Quinn looked uncomfortable.
Yeah.
He looked uncomfortable. But what do you expect on his first game, right?
His first game, man. He's in front of the Eagle fans. You know how hard they are. But we're really not worried about you right now, Robert. When you mess up and do something stupid, that's when they get like some what's my man's name? This out on IR.
Derek Barnett.
Barnett, yeah, like some Barnett shit where you hit a dude 15 minutes after the play.
So he has 5.5. He has 5.5 sacks. That's okay. I mean, week 7 is week 7, right?
Yeah, that's a double-digit sack. He's on pace for
he's on pace for double digits. So I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
We still got to play the Commanders again, so
when the Commanders come in, you know we'll at least get 7.
Wait, Wednesday on that, like it's a hot piece of bread.
Most definitely. Definitely want to send a shout out to the West Coast Birds, West Coast
family
Nation. That's our family. They are backing us up. They're and doing a lot for us. Shout out to West Coast Rico, Adrian, Robert, Jewy. Appreciate you guys, man. Love you guys, man. That's family. So I definitely want to just put them out there. Let's see what Dante's saying. Legit has about 3 to me. Has a couple of okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
All you got to do is touch the QB and you got 5.
Yeah. I mean, you should if you play all the time, you should get at least 5 or 6 during the season. But double digits is double digits. You know what I mean? So like he's getting to the quarterback. And if he's not getting the quarterback, he's making them do something stupid. So he's putting pressure. So
yeah. So what's your expectations for the rest of the season? Or not rest of the season? I'm gonna take that back. For next Thursday's game, what's your expectations? Also, we're going to be in the building. We'll be in H-Town. What's up, baby?
Yeah, H-Town, the H-Town boys. What's the we're gonna be there. Right up
in the building. So what's your expectation?
Hopefully we won't be the enemy, man, because the Phillies do their thing to them. You know what I mean?
Well, I think we are going to be the enemy because
we are. I like being the enemy too. So
Oh yeah, I love being the villain. I love being the villain. I love being the villain.
I think Thursday we're gonna it's gonna be more of the same, man. Houston, they're not. Are they? What's their record, man? Have they won one game?
1-1. I think they're 1-4-1. Sounds like an area code.
We're probably going to try to run on them, you know what I mean? Because we didn't run the ball that much today, and then it all depends, man. Whatever they're giving up or whatever they're weak at, we're just going to exploit it.
I just want to see what they're going to do on the trading deadline. They're going to give a Brandon Cooks to put their young bulls out there and start the new. I mean, I think they've been already started that whole new regime, right? They're I don't think they have that many veteran players. They just released Hill. Oh my God, I can't say his name. He has 2 last names.
I don't believe in that. They're dumping my team.
What is that? Man. What is that linebacker? The linebacker that was kicking for us. Rouge Hill.
Yeah.
So you asked for his release. They released him. And now they're thinking about trading Brandon Cooks.
My man messed that whole team up, man. That's why you don't never get no Belichick guys, man.
Bill O'Brien.
O'Brien, yeah. O'Brien messed the whole for years. Remember he traded all the picks away from get my Phelps on. What was me traded for what was his name? The offensive tackle.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah.
Bro. I know you're talking about.
I can't remember his name, man. But anyway, he gave up 3 first-round picks to get that dude off another team. That's crazy.
Anthony Hopkins.
Huh?
Anthony Hopkins?
Nah. He lost draft stock fast because he had that joint with that gas mask on. Remember? Get my Phelps on. Get my Michael Phelps on. Oh, man.
Who?
He was smoking weed with the gas mask on, man.
Tunsil. Jeremy Tunsil.
Tunsil. Yeah. Tunsil. Yeah. 3 first-round picks for that dude. That was a lot, man.
From Miami.
He's a good old lineman, but man, that's a lot. He gave up a lot.
Who does he play for now? He still playing the Texans?
I guess. I mean, they got rid of him too.
I don't know.
I gotta go look, man.
Got a comment. He said like 3-star recruits on 9-5 to me. We are used to those teams. I think there are dominant edge rushers out there. He doesn't scream dominant. Those forced fumbles are legit though. He's got 3. I mean, back-to-back years, he's had over 10 sacks. And then I don't think he's unusual. He's on the usual type of pass rusher. So, I don't know. He's different. Hassan is very different. I think he's unusual.
Fast, man. He's like
very fast.
He's like the freak, man. Like Javon Curse, almost with his speed, but not like the freak could do anything. He was kind of like freak was kind of like my man that played for the Cowboys. You know what I mean? So like the one that was crying about being in Philly and getting booed at the game and everything. So he still plays for the Texans. Yeah.
He feeds well off of good
Parsons. Freak was like Parsons. They kind of remind me of each other, but the way that Hassan rushes the passer, the freak, he's fast. He'll get underneath you and be to the quarterback. Yeah. If he can get underneath your arm, it's over.
Did you hear about the Rams are trying to trade everything? They're trying to do their best to go get Alvin Kamara, and he had a hell of a day.
Why? Can they even pay him?
I didn't think they even had any more draft picks
or money. Shit, you got Stafford, you got Cup, you got Donald, you got the D back. I know they had to pay him a lot of money. Ramsey. Man,
I don't know.
Shit, they don't got no money to pay him. And Kamara, that's the whole salary cap right there.
He's like $16 million. So Dante said, if you guys got Brian Burns and not Hassan, you guys would be probably the top 5. All time. I said we top 5 right now. What you talking about?
Yeah, number 1.
Yeah, we haven't. I mean, yeah, we're top. I mean, we gotta be at least top 4 defense.
I mean, maybe not in yards giving up because we kind of the style of defense
we haven't been looking at good on letting third down and getting off the field. That's one thing I will say. But we don't let teams score on us. So
yeah, we'll give you some yards because that's just the way Gannon is. He'll give you some yards, like take those. But when it comes down to crunch time, you still got to score 7, and you're not. So that's. And that irritates people. Like we don't have that like get on your neck defense. We got it, but we don't play that style of football. You know what I mean? Like Jim Johnson, Buddy Ryan. We used to that. Like if we on your neck, it's we staying on your neck the whole game.
So I mean, this is a good question. I guess is a good thing to pivot off this. How did you feel about John Gannon's defensive scheme and defensive plan?
Against this team, they don't score 20. And we don't give up 20, so I expected he wasn't going to blitz a lot because he didn't have to, and Slade was going to have his chance to get a pick, and he did, and they were trying to throw a Bradbury a little bit, and they stopped doing that because that wasn't good, and then that's why CJ's feasting all of a sudden because you can't go to either one of them, So the front four did their job. They got to the quarterback. It caused enough pressure, and but I think today he was going to play Jordan a lot, but he got hurt.
Jordan did play a lot.
So we're susceptible. Only thing we're susceptible to is that draw on third down. Like we get that up almost every time.
That drove me nuts. Definitely want to hit a shout out, man. And I'm gonna eat my crow. I was definitely wrong about Javon Hargrave. I wanted Jordan Davis to play more than Hargrave. Hargrave played his ass off today. Maybe it's been a coincidence because he played against his old team.
Might be watching the show.
They've been watching the show. That was one thing that I would definitely want to say because they were like, I think it was JC was like, who's going to give it the snaps to? And I was like, Hargrave. Like Hargrave's hasn't been playing great this year, and then all of a sudden he plays great. And as I said, I think it's because of his old team. And then on top of that, bro, I definitely want to give respect, man, to Jalen, bro. Jalen played his ass off today.
Ass off, man.
Ass off today, man. And like to the point where you play good and you put the backups in, and there was nothing to worry about. We could have scored it right there.
We look at a young Warren Moon type motherfucker throwing the football.
Damn.
He didn't play in the NFL.
Aging the shit out of us though, but yeah.
Oh yeah, Warren didn't get a chance. He had to go to CFL first.
Yeah, Warren didn't get a chance.
I've only seen two people spin the ball. I mean, Warren Moon and Dan Marino, the best two ever spin that rock, bro. But they could spin it, bro. Trust me. Whew. Jalen can spin it, bro.
Jalen was killing it, man. Jalen was killing. So Devontae said Alvin Kamara is going to probably be. All right, so definitely want to give you this. You can give you this tip. I know some agents. I was informed those charges are probably going to be dropped. Y'all know this.
Hey that man.
So those charges are probably going to be dropped. If you want to trade for Alvin Kamara, you must be in the Super Bowl or bust mode. He's going to be a lot next year. Oh, most definitely. He's like 16 million. I do not see the Eagles paying 16, 17 million for.
Nah, they're not gonna pay that, man, because they love Gainwell. They're not gonna get rid of him. They love Miles. How he drafted Miles. So unless he can get some like blockbuster deal, he's not gonna do it, man. So he could keep Miles and try to pay Miles or whatever. We'll figure it out next year.
I think Miles is probably worth the 7 to 8 mil.
Yeah.
If he goes anywhere else, I'm gonna be honest with you, he's
gonna go to trash team and get and
go ahead and be miserable.
Yeah, you're gonna get that money for 2 years. They're gonna start cutting bait. Yeah, they'll be like, hey, we got everybody's gone, So that's you gotta take that chance, man, or stay here, keep your little Wawa endorsements and stuff like that, and eat. So
hey, Bob's furniture,
right? Crazy Eddie's, whatever you gotta do, man.
Quick question though. What did you see the potential as a young core from the Steelers? Did you see anything from them?
They the receivers is like that, man. They're running back boys. They got some nice guys on there. The quarterback, they need to get the offensive line together. That's the main thing.
Yeah,
the quarterback's nice too, but the offensive line sucks. So they got to get that together and establish that run game and take that pressure off him throwing the football. Yeah, they got a good receiving corridor. They got some boys. Like I was like, Claypool's he already did the thing to us, man. We know he's nice.
Bro, remember he scored 4 touchdowns on us.
Yeah, he scored 4 touchdowns on the linebacker in the middle. They got rid of him too. Remember what was it? Bum. We just call him Bum. Son Bum.
Who was that? That
man, he was horrible, man.
Singleton?
Singleton was all right. This dude, he was horrible, man. He was just Claypool killed him as a rookie. He was just eating him up, and then everybody started killing him. They just cut him. What was that dude's name, man?
Wilson? Was it Wilson? Eric Wilson?
Nah, it wasn't Eric. It was Gridiron. What was his name, man? Linebacker. We had.
Google that up. I'm gonna hit the comments.
Yeah, tell me that was no ball. That was no ball. Listen.
Earl Cole, great show, fellas. We appreciate you, man. Appreciate you tuning in. Really do.
Cole, what's up, man?
We're trying to figure out who the hell that was, but in the meantime, in between time, we're gonna talk a little bit about this guy. and this is definitely, I want to point this out. He came in black black Air Ones, B. Jalen Hurts came to Lincoln Financial in black Air Force Ones. He was looking for problems. He wanted them problems. He wanted them problems. That's all I can say. He wanted them problems. He was here. He was there. He was throwing.
Tomlin got a whole team black Air Force Ones. You know what? Him and Mike Tomlin got a thing because like he came down to he always
Jordan Pickens. Everybody knows, man. Everybody knows. He came in there. He came in with the strap. Hey, go get the strap. Another thing is, man, I definitely want to say this, man. It's as a Philadelphia native, New Jersey native, man, it's been super cool enjoying and representing our city in the sports teams. Me living in Arizona now, bro, like when people like look at me and I give them that look like don't go there. I'm from there, and they like, okay, all right, word. But it's been amazing, man. Between the Phillies and the Eagles, man, it's been amazing. So I definitely got to put that out there.
Yeah, man. I mean,
appreciate it, Dante. Appreciate it, man.
Think about Arizona. I lived down there for a year, man, before I moved up here.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you.
And they try to cop all our stuff, like Bird Gang and all that. So they got a little thing against the Eagles anyway. And plus, we used to be in the division with them, so But honestly, since they moved over to Westland, whatever Westgate, they pretty much owned us over there, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I remember when they played at ASU. We used to lay a smackdown.
Right.
They moved the window. Oh man, we haven't won there for a while. So it is what it is. But I mean, like I said, it's been fun reporting, and not even reporting because I'm not a reporter, right? I'm a fan. I'm a content creator, and I've just been watching and I watch a little bit of film, studying the game a little bit more, understanding my assignment, and just it's been fun, man. It's been super, super fun, man. It really has. So I appreciate it, man. And I appreciate everybody supporting us too. I mean, Swoop Boys, we try to do something a little different from everybody else. But to each their own, you do what you gotta do, right? So we just stay in our own lane. We just do our own thing, you know what I'm saying? For the most part, we be rocking with everybody though. You know what I mean? Everybody's feeling us, we feeling them. That's just what we do.
Yeah.
But let me get your last stop before we get up out of here. It's been 40 minutes.
Yeah, I gotta get back to that yard thing, you know what I mean? So,
I did my yard this morning.
Man. Anyway, we'll get into that later, into my do it yourself show when it comes out.
Yeah. Facts.
So but man, Thursday, we're gonna invade Texas, so we're gonna be out there in Houston. So we're looking for that Houston Eagles fan love, which I know we're gonna get. So tune in because it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a good time. But the players gonna rest up, man. It's a short week, man. We're gonna go down there. We're probably gonna have, if I know Nick and I know the staff, they already put the game plan in for both games and they're ready to go. So I think we're just gonna give them heavy. But shouts out to Jalen, man, killing the haters, man. You erased all doubt. If he was the weak link on the team and you thought you were wrong, so just admit it, eat your crow, and and come on back to the Eagles family where we all just ride this thing out and have that epic tailgate too in Arizona, man. I'm looking forward to it, man.
Part two.
It's coming because we downhill the schedule, man. You see the schedule, right?
Oh yeah, we down there. Please believe. And then the playoff time, we're gonna wake up. Definitely want to say this, man. Thank you for everybody that's commenting. And please like and subscribe and tell your family members. Tell your baby mama, your friends' baby mama, and their cousins and their aunties, and then the little cousins Earl that has no foot because he has diabetes, but he's still making it. He's gonna be all right. Just tell him lay off the Kool-Aid. Come like and subscribe, man. We appreciate y'all. Thank you for everything.
Yeah. Nick Gary.
And I think this is time. I think this is time that people need to understand. Hurts needs to be in the MVP conversation.
Yeah, I mean he needs to be in an MVP conversation, but unfortunately, it's probably Allen's to lose. So he has to have a few bad games or something because this is how the writers are. I mean, they biased as hell, man. You know,
Oh, yeah.
so look at Embiid. Look what he has to do to get an MVP. He has to save some kids from a burning building or something. I don't know what else he has to do.
Yeah, most definitely.
You know? So
most definitely. But yeah, any few words before we get up out of here? It's been 40 minutes. We try to make this short.
Gary was the linebacker. Is his name Nate
Gary? He became a safety and then became a linebacker. You're definitely right. Yeah. And I don't think he's in the league anymore.
Nah, man, he's selling cars.
He's terrible. Any last words before we get up out of here?
Everybody, it's a short week, man. Enjoy Victory Monday. If you see any Cowboy fans getting that Dunkin' Donuts, make sure you kick them out of there, man. That's it.
Yeah. Facts. I don't see no Cowboy fan asking for Dunkin' Donuts.
Drinking our coffee.
Don't drink my coffee. All right. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for tuning in for the Sunday after post game show. And we will see you on Tuesday or Monday.
Oh, Phillies.
Phillies, because we will all be in Houston on Wednesday.
And maybe at the parade later that week.
Yes, sir. We'll be out there. We out. Go Birds and be safe. Stay blessed.